Hi everyone, Letty here with this beautiful place, Tarot. How's everybody doing today? Today's reading is going to be, how is the devil trying to deceive you? Okay, so shout out to everybody on my Patreon. You know that you get these videos first, ad free. I also uploaded the Knights Templar, so that's also available for you on Patreon. Shout out to my Patreon. Y'all know y'all are my vibe tribe. Coming up, guys, this week, starting Friday, I have my candles coming out. My intention candles are $30 for the big candles and $20 for the small candles. These are intention candles, meaning if you have a court case, love, money, anything like that, go ahead and email me if you're interested. Also, these will be available on my Etsy store this week. I have 5 fragrances. I have eucalyptus, lavender, lemon, frankincense, and peppermint. Also a range of colors depending on the type of spell you're trying to do or the type of intention you are trying to do, okay? These are covered up because they have special herbs and depending on, you know, various things in them. This is green, of course. Green works good for money, for the throat chakra, etc. So go ahead and email me, beautifulplacetarot@gmail.com, if you are interested in my candles, or check me out on Instagram, all one word, This Beautiful Place Tarot. If you would like to give back to the channel, please subscribe. Welcome if this is your first time here. Also, I have my Cash App down below. Cash App is This Beautiful 01. So if you would like to, you know, give back in any kind of way back to my channel. I also have my Amazon wish list. Shouts out to those of y'all that often, you know, give back to the channel. Shouts out to Patrice, Trice's Tarot Shouties, Geechee Seer, Magdalene's Craft, Leo Sun, Pisces Moon. Y'all know who you are. Other tarot card reader, Shanique. Those of y'all who come to my channel, thank you. Thank you. So the reason for this reading, guys, just a quick intro, is because I've talked about this several times on my channel. I know that there are times when it's hard to be discerning when it comes to these messages. I like Leo Sun, Pisces Moon. She said it on her channel. I was watching one of her Pisces readings. She was saying, you know, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. Like, you have to use discretion, guys, when you guys are watching these readings. And I'll give you a brief example on how the devil, okay, Lucifer, Satan, Baphomet, whatever you call your devil. Now, I've done a whole study, a whole thing on demons and angels, etc. It's on my Patreon. If you would like to learn more, think about being a Patreon member. I have 2 tiers, $5 and $6 tiers. I go into a lot more detail on those videos versus just pick a cards, okay? So I'm not going to go all into the history behind Lucifer, Satan, the devil, Baphomet, etc. I'm using a blanket term, the devil, meaning any lower level entity that wants to cause you harm, to rob, steal, or destroy your joy. Okay, so the reason why I'm doing this video is because I noticed that a lot of you are not discerning when it comes to these messages in these videos. Me, myself, I sift through readers very quickly, okay? And what I mean by that is, not only is the way in which we deliver a message important, okay? We have to have tact. We have to have the diplomacy. You know, if you're getting into sensitive subjects, your tarot card reader should give you a trigger warning. You know, they can't just be yelling out shit like rape and molestation. And, you know, there's always should be tact and diplomacy when you're giving out these readings, guys. So I want you to be mindful of the types of readers that you're watching. And think about the message, okay? I was watching a reader the other day and they were talking about somebody deceiving you. And I said, you know what? I'm going to put that in the other foot. I'm going to put the shoe on the other foot. I'm going to pretend that I want to hear this message as if I'm another person. And when I tell you the message about me was completely false, I was like, see, this is why people need to be discerning. Okay. Now, before I do a video, I think long and hard with my spirit team before I do a video. Okay. It's very rare that I just jump up and do a video. Okay. I've thought about it. I've prayed about it. And I give it over to God. Okay. Before I do any reading. All right. So before I get started, let's go ahead and pray. Let's say my mantra, okay? I am happy, I am healthy, I am wealthy, and I added, I am also grateful, okay? So Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, ancestors, ama, apa, abuelos y abuelas, only benevolent, only good spirits are to be here, no malefic, no trickster spirits, no demons are to be here. I rebuke you. Archangel Michael, please clear the way. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Exodus 14:14. The Lord will fight for me. All I need to do is be still. All right, so let's get started. Pile 1 is going to be this gray stone. All these stones, guys, these rocks, I got them from the beach here in Chicago. We got this one. This one has a little bit of sparkles to it, a little bit of salt on it. And then pile number 3 is going to be this one, this beige looking one. I like it. I like feeling them in my hand. Keep in mind, guys, we have the full moon in Sagittarius coming up soon, as well as we just had a 666 portal. Okay, this is also a 6-year year of the tiger. I need y'all to be conscious and look at the planetary shifts, what's going on right now. Right now, Saturn is in retrograde. Okay, so look at where you have Saturn or Capricorn in your chart, and it'll tell you some things about what's going on in your immediate life. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. So let's get started. Pile 1, what is the devil trying to deceive you with? Let's get started. So the first card is going to give me a blanket statement. This is Spirit of the Wheel. These are Native American cards. We have here mental clarity, awakening, and beauty. Now, keep in mind, this is what the devil is trying to deceive you with, okay? So mental clarity, awakening, and beauty. We have Butterfly Clan. Some of you guys are Life Path 8. Okay, this is an 8. Or you have butterflies. You may also look at butterflies as symbols. Now, this is a blanket statement. The way in which the devil, right, is trying to deceive you is in your mental clarity. And right off the bat, I'm hearing emotionally confused. I'm hearing emotional intelligence, pile 1. I'm hearing they are confusing you in your awakening, and they are confusing you in your beauty. So for some of y'all, I'm hearing that when you go to the mirror, you question your beauty. Some of y'all may also be doing beauty spells, or it may behoove you to do mirror magic. Thank you, Spirit. They're telling me that. Mental clarity. For some of y'all, I'm also hearing spirits of depression and anxiety. Okay, pile 1, a lot is coming through. So I was having a conversation this past week. You guys know I have friends from all walks of life, guys. All right, I study everything. All right, I have Jewish friends, I have Muslim friends, I have Christian friends, okay? I was having this conversation with a friend who was telling me about depression and anxiety. Those are spirits, guys, okay? Just like we light sage and Palo Santo, that is air magic, okay? To drive out those spirits, okay? So for right now, for pile 1, I'm getting told that you need to pray away anything that's in your home, okay, because this is the way in which the devil, Lucifer, Satan, etc., is trying to deceive you. And many times, what this negative entity likes to do is send things to make you question your sanity. Thank you, Spirit. That's also what I'm hearing. All right. So at the end of this reading, you are going to get a card for advice, okay? And I'm going to take my time with this reading, guys. I know lately I've been doing really quick readings, but Spirit wants me to take my time with this reading. Okay, so pile 1. How is the devil trying to deceive you? We have here King of Coins. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. I'm going to stay here for a second. Some of you guys are married, okay? King of Coins, King of Pentacles can also be Queen of Pentacles, okay? This is somebody who has mastered the earthly element, the earthly realm. Some of you will know that this reading is for you if you are great with plants, you easily come into money, okay? I'm also hearing you may be very generous. Some of you may be wealthy. King of Pentacles may also be Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing, giving, loving. I'm thinking about my Virgos right now, my Tauruses, my Capricorn women. You guys love having a nice home, okay? This is the way in which the devil is deceiving you. Something to have to do with your home or your marriage life, okay? I'm going to keep going. Next, we have the Knight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You don't need to be the sign. This is a general reading, y'all. Now, you will know this is your reading further if a Casanova or a lover or any kind of romantic illusions have been coming into your mind. Again, we have awakening beauty. This is the way in which the devil is trying to deceive you. Let me give you an example. Spirit's giving me a download right now. You might have a little crush on somebody, okay? But you might be a married woman or a married man, all right? So this crush may be making you question your home life, maybe making you question whether or not you want to continue on the path with your spouse. Thank you, Spirit. That's a download I'm getting. Now, in this picture, there is a tortoise and a bird or a hawk, also a horse. So these may resonate for you in Chinese astrology. Again, like I said earlier, go back to the intro. If you didn't hear the intro, we are in Year of the Tiger. Okay. Oh, and they're reminding me of some other stuff. I got to do a whole video, guys, on Gaia, on Mother Earth. They're reminding me right now, looking at these animals. That'll come later. Okay. Next card, we have Death. Okay, this is Scorpio energy. Death is about transformation. Very rarely do I ever read this card as its literal meaning, right? Death, a coffin, anything like that. It's very rare. Now, because awakening is here, death is about leaving one cycle, coming into another cycle. Okay, one thing ends and a new thing is created. Okay, that is the meaning behind death, transformation, cycles. Now, because this is Scorpio energy, I'm also hearing other people's money. Okay, so for Pile 1, I am hearing other people's money. Okay, something may be going on with how you view other people or how other people get their money. Okay, this is what the devil is deceiving you with. Comment down below. You can give me a red heart. You don't have to type out your whole life, although if you want to, you can. Let me know if this resonates. Death is major arcana as well. All right, so you can be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and again, we got Scorpio twice with this one. Excuse me, guys, I'm drinking water. You may also need to drink water, Pile 1. Okay, so further, how is the devil deceiving you? And then we will also go into God's advice for you, Spirit, the light, etc. Okay, how else is the devil trying to deceive my Pile 1 Spirit? We have the temple of my body. And what did I say about beauty? Mirror magic, okay? The temple of my body, this is number 2. Okay, so I'm getting told that for some of you out here, somebody may have sent you an untranquil spirit or the temple of my body. Somebody is making you something. Thank you, Spirit. Is making you look at your appearance, maybe criticize yourself a little bit more. Again, I'm hearing depression and anxiety. So trigger warning, guys. I'm getting told some of y'all may have eating disorders or something going on with the way in which you diet or exercise, okay? You will know this is your reading if that rings true for you. Sorry, guys. Next, we have Gilded Regret, number 5. Every time I see this card, I think of stabby things in our mind. You guys know I always endorse tools for ascensions, guided meditation. Some of you guys, I'm hearing you guys have cords and hooks on you, okay? You may also need to do some guided meditations to get rid of these cords and hooks, cord cutting. I always have tools for ascension down below. I will include it in this video because I had taken it off. Definitely you may need to do a cord cutting. Some people may also be coming after your crown chakra. By some people, what I mean is the devil, okay? The devil has his minions, his entities that do his biddings, whether you want to call them witches, warlocks, sorcerers, brujas, brujos, you know, or just weird ass fucking nobodies. Somebody may be trying to do stabby things in your crown and your root chakra, especially if you are an intuitive, an empath, or a reader out here. Pile 1, okay? Number 5, and I always have my head covered, and right now I don't have my head covered, and they're telling me I need to cover my head. So give me a second, pile 1. I gotta get a scarf on. Okay, sorry about that. Let's keep going. Pile 1. Gilded Regret, number 5. 5 is about change and about transformation, and we've already had that. Also, hearing awakening. Some of you are getting ascension symptoms, and you're thinking that somebody is doing spell work on you, but really, thank you, Spirit, it is the 6/6 portal. There are ascension symptoms that you are feeling. Some of y'all, if you have been getting headaches, you need a personal reading. I'm just going to say that. Headaches are a sign of ascension symptoms. Also, nasal blockages, okay? Yoga is great to relieve those nasal blockages. So if you do yoga or you don't know anything about yoga, you definitely need a personal reading, all right? Email me, beautifulplacetarot@gmail.com, because I'm getting told that for number 5, change, transformation, you are definitely getting ascension symptoms. Let's keep going, Spirit. How is the devil deceiving my pile 1? We got revenge, 23. 2 plus 3 is a 5, another 5. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm hearing you think that you need to do revenge on somebody. This may be accurate. It may not be accurate. What do I mean by that? Some of you are paranoid. Thank you, Spirit. I'm getting a download. Some of you are paranoid. You think that somebody is doing stuff on you, but really it's ascension symptoms. I've already said that. So some of you feel like you've been slighted or like you need to seek revenge for something. Because this is a general reading, if you feel like that, pile 1, you definitely need a personal reading. If not with me, then with another trusted reader. Okay, there's thousands of great readers out here on YouTube. I've named a few in the beginning. If you didn't hear the intro, go back and listen to the intro. Revenge, 23. 2 plus 3 is a 5. That is 2 5s. Okay, let's keep going. How else, Spirit, are they... How else is the devil deceiving my pile 1s? And then at the end, guys, we'll give you some advice. We got here balance, 19. 1 plus 9 is a 10. You're at the end of a hard cycle. I was just talking about yoga a minute there. Some of you guys need balance. Like I said, you feel that your life is out of balance. Something may be going on in your home life. There might be a crush or a false twin flame, soulmate, karmic, whatever. Karmics, soulmates, and twin flames, guys, all they do is let us know where we are at in a karmic cycle with a person. I'm going to say that again for y'all. The terms twin flame, karmic, and soulmate just let you know where you are at in a karmic cycle with somebody, okay? So some of y'all I'm hearing are romanticizing a twin flame, a soulmate, or a karmic relationship. You are out of balance, okay? Spirit wants you to get back in balance. You may be a Libra. You don't have to be, but because of balance, the scales, I often think of Libra when I see this card. And again, the devil is deceiving you by making your mental your thoughts. Thank you, Spirit. Your thoughts foggy. So some of y'all, you have issues with depression or anxiety. Let's keep going. What else, Spirit? We got sovereignty, Queen of the Moon, 41. For some of y'all, this is your age. 41, 4 plus 1 is another 5. That is 3, 5. So some of y'all might be seeing 5, 5, 5. So what is sovereignty? Okay, sovereignty is when you rule and you govern yourself. A lot of times you may hear me say, am I sovereign? I'm asking my archangels, my holy guardian angels, my spirit guides, if I am in control of myself. Okay, meaning nobody has gotten through to my barriers. Nobody is getting through to my defenses. Okay, if you are a psychic out here, if you're any kind of a reader, you definitely need to learn psychic self-defense. And I'm not just talking grounding and clearing. I'm also talking banishing rituals. Look, y'all, I do a lot of shit that I don't talk about on this damn thing. Okay, there's a lot of shit that comes against us readers that lots of us don't even talk about. Okay, because we keep it to ourselves, because we don't want somebody watching to get a hold of. Okay, so this is another 5. This is the third 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Excuse me, 5, 5, and 5. You are going through major changes, okay? And you need to learn how to protect yourself and how to know if you are sovereign over yourself, okay? Sovereign is a term for like kings and queens, rulers, okay? Some of y'all, your third eye is definitely activated. It's beaming. You might be a tarot card reader or another intuitive, psychic, starseed, whatever term you like. I don't like a lot of terms, guys, but you may resonate with those terms. Next, we have the masculine. What did I say? Some of y'all are thinking about a twin flame, a soulmate, or a karmic, okay? 42, 4 plus 2 is a 6. You might be a life path 6. The masculine. Some of you are also masculines is what I'm getting told, okay? Whether you're LGBTQ, non-binary, look, same-sex couples, everybody's welcome here, okay? The masculine. You may also need to do some yoga to balance out your yang side, your right side, your masculine side. So somebody here definitely needs a personal reading. Hit me up, beautifulplacetarot@gmail.com. There's things that Spirit wants to get into further, but I'm stopping it here because I don't want to get into too much detail. I got 2 more other piles I got to get through, okay? You definitely need a personal reading, though, pile 1, especially if it comes to your mental clarity. If you feel like you need revenge on somebody, like people are slighting you, you definitely need a personal reading because you're out of balance. You're not sovereign. Something might be, well, the devil might be doing something to your temple, your body, or getting into your protection field. All right, Archangel Metatron, give me 1, please, for advice for pile 1. What is the advice for pile 1? If this resonates, give me a red heart down in the comments. Okay, right here. Some of you definitely need to get out and ground and clear. You need to meditate. For some of you, I'm hearing you can't meditate because you don't know how to clear your mind or slow down your mind. Some of y'all might like listening to water. I definitely recommend any kind of ASMR or anything that it sounds like water or rain to help you sleep at night or to help you relax. Thank you, Spirit. For some of y'all, Spirit is saying you don't know how to relax. Okay, we got Dharma. Dharma is number 17. 1 plus 7 is an 8. That's the second 8 we have here. Dharma is opposite from karma, okay? Karma is your past life. Dharma is this life, your good dharma. Dharma can only be learned by direct experience. It educates the heart and liberates the mind. Sofan. Dharma, or divine wisdom, is a heart and mind system of learning. With your heart open, you can be aware of the universal truths amidst your struggle and suffering. It gives you the power to turn experiences around, knowing that there is a purpose to your life that is gently unfolding. And right away, when I started reading Dharma, I heard balance. So some of y'all are definitely out of balance with your heart and your mind systems. okay? And this is your advice, okay? So definitely pile 1, if this resonates for you, you need a personal reading, okay? And this is your card. This is your advice. If you need to study anything else on Dharma, look it up on YouTube or read books on it. I don't know. But definitely hit me up if you need a personal reading. All right, pile 1, think about being a Patreon member. Keep in mind, Patreon gets these videos first, ad-free, as well as I do a lot of other teachings, a lot of other lectures there. So comment down below as well if you are on my Patreon and you like being a Patreon member, why you like being a Patreon member, etc. All right, that was pile 1. We're going to keep it moving and grooving. Let's get some good energy up in here. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, ancestors, Ama, Apa, abuelos y abuelas, only benevolent, only good spirits are to be here. No malefic, no trickster spirits, and no demons are to be here. Amen. All right, pile 2. Pile 2. This rock here, the shiny rock. What is the devil doing to deceive you? The devil, their minions, Lucifer, Satan, Baphomet, whatever entity or label you want to put on to your tormentor, your thief, your robber, etc. If you missed the intro, go back and listen to the intro. Okay, pile 2. We will have advice for you at the end of this reading. All right, so right off the bat, what is the devil deceiving you with? We have Earth Renewal Moon, greater responsibility, inner knowing, teaching. Okay, we have here a wolf. A wolf might be significant to you. 16, some of you are born on the 16th day. 1 + 6 is a 7. Some of you are a life path 7, number 2. So the devil is deceiving you by greater responsibility. They may be telling you something like you're not taking care of your business, you're not taking care of your bills, or you aren't a good mother. I'm also hearing teaching. What do you have to teach to the collective? What do you have to impart? You don't know anything. And with this, I'm hearing imposter syndrome. Okay? So for some of y'all, if you are a spiritual teacher, a reader, a Reiki master, etc., the devil is making you get imposter syndrome, making you think that your teachings are invalid or what you have to say isn't of purpose, and that's wrong, okay? This entity is also making you question your inner knowing. So with this, I'm hearing your intuition. They are, and we'll just say they as a blanket, the devil is making you think that your intuition isn't on point, making you doubt yourself is what I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. Let's go further. I'm going to take my time with this reading, guys, because I know I've been going through the readings a little bit fast, and Spirit wants me to take my time with this reading. Also, Spirit has put this on my heart for quite a while to do this reading for y'all. We got 5 of Swords. Okay, so you might be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. You don't have to be, guys. This is a general reading. Now, 5 of Swords. You may have been crying a lot recently. I'm also hearing very sensitive and very sad. 5 of Swords is tit for tat energy. Okay, it makes you defensive. It makes you stand your guard. You may think like you have to get over on people, or you may feel like other people are trying to get over on you. And again, I'm hearing inner knowing. You may have been crying a lot recently. You may also resonate with Egypt, ancient Egypt. I did a video for Patreon on Sumeria. Hopefully you all saw that. The High Priestess. Some of you may be Pisces. And again, teaching. Okay. Now keep in mind the High Priestess, Pisces energy can also be the High Priest, Taurus energy. That could resonate. It doesn't have to. The high priestess is she who knows, okay? This is an officiator in a magic ceremony. Those of y'all who know about magic, know about covens, know about various types of rituals, etc. The high priestess is the one who is in charge, who shows everybody what to do. This is a teacher, okay? This is why I love that this is the high priestess, okay? In tarot is Pisces energy, okay? So for some of y'all, again, you don't have to be a Pisces. You can have Pisces anywhere in your chart. But again, I'm hearing imposter syndrome. The devil is making you think that you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you don't have talent, you can't impart wisdom, and I'm getting really upset right now. So for some of y'all, yeah, I'm getting emotional. You might be getting angry at this message, but it's true, is what I'm getting told by Spirit. So some of y'all need to go within and listen to your intuition. You need to get out in nature, spend some time with yourself, just you and your spirit guides, guys. Turn off the phones, you know, get out in nature. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm always out in nature. I go out almost every day in nature, even in the winter when it's cold, okay? I don't care if I got to go and just touch a tree and hold on to a tree for a few minutes. You definitely need to ground and clear and get outside. Next, we have Ace of Swords. This is the sword of truth, clarity, all right? You are a truth speaker, and I wanted to say tree. Hold on a second, guys. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Anybody trying to do anything against me or my channel, all that energy goes back to you tenfold. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Exodus 14:14, the Lord will fight for me. All I need to do is be still. So, pile 2. Somebody is definitely coming for your throat chakra. The devil, Lucifer, Baphomet, whatever you want to call this energy, is definitely trying to shut you up so that you will not speak your truth. Especially if you are a tarot card reader on here or you have a platform, TikTok, anything. Okay, you need to do some spiritual warfare to combat this energy. Some of y'all know what to do and you're just not doing it. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is saying some of y'all know what to do and you're just not doing it. Now, I'm getting this other download, guys. You will know if this resonates with you based on whether or not you are spiritually protecting yourself. Let me give you an example. Sometimes I read, I watch various readers and they may say, oh, you need to ground, you need to clear, you need to protect yourself. I know that ain't for me, okay? Because I ground and I clear twice a fucking day. I'm always out in nature and I'm always protecting myself, okay? So you need to have discernment, pile 2, when you are watching these readers, okay? And you need to know that these are just for entertainment purposes only. But if you feel like it especially resonates, always get a personal reading, guys. Don't just, I've seen a lot of y'all just go after personal reading, general reading after general reading. And y'all don't spend any money trying to get a personal reading, which is fine. I don't know what y'all economic level is, what your purse strings look like out here, but you need to get a personal reading. All right, let's keep going, Spirit. Because some of these messages don't even be for y'all. Okay, 5 of Swords, the High Priestess, and Ace of Swords. Air energy, thoughts. Somebody may be also attacking your thoughts. Similar to pile 1. If you feel called to, go back and look at pile 1, pile 2. Next, we have anger and chains. 29, 2 plus 9 is an 11. There's a lion on here. Some of you might be a Leo. Anger and chains. Some of y'all are getting prone to anger. You are taking on energy that is not yours, okay? Psychic self-defense. Learn it, guys. Learn it. Tools for ascension. Psychic self-defense. You should know immediately when you wake up in the morning whether you're taking on energy that is yours or not yours. That is what saging is about, clearing, grounding, etc. Next, we have trust, 32. 3 plus 2 is a 5. That's about change. Some of you are not trusting your intuition. Thank you, Spirit. Some of you are not protecting yourself. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. Next, we have growth. Yeah, so the devil is trying to deceive you by making you think that you're not growing, that you're not ascending, that you're not getting spiritually heightened or aware to be a teacher. This is another 5, 2 plus 5, 3 plus 2 is a 5, and then this is a 5, growth. So the devil is trying to deceive you by making you think that you're not growing, and you are. Next, we have patience. 36, 3 plus 6 is a 9. You might be a life path 9, born the 9th month, 9th day, etc. Patience. Some of you, again, I'm hearing greater responsibility. You are calling into question your parenting skills, whether or not you are patient enough to deal with either your children or the greater responsibility to the collective. How is the devil deceiving my pile 2? And then we'll go into advice for you. Bride in a cage, 2 plus 1 is 3. Some of y'all, like I said, the devil is deceiving you by making you feel like you're stuck, like you're in a cage, like you can't transcend, you can't grow past a certain level. Thank you, Spirit. Like you're in a cage, you're confined. I talk about it all the time, guys. We're going to get into it with high and low magic about symbols and how symbols around here keep us contained and caged, just like the Nike symbol. Okay, these symbols that are on Target, anywhere that there's symbols, guys. And if you're into sigil magic, you know what I'm talking about. Bride in a cage. The only thing that is confining you, pile 2, is your own mind. Next, we have I won't cry for you. Okay, and this is what we started off with. 22, 2 plus 2 is a 4. Okay, for some of y'all, you have a spirit of grief around you. Okay, 5 of Swords. I said that when this came up. Okay, some of you have been crying a lot, and it's making you think either you're an imposter or you are grieving over the loss of a loved one. 2 plus 2 is a 4. You might be the age 22 or life path 4. I won't cry for you. Some of y'all are definitely crying. I'm hearing the spirit of grief. Comment down below if this resonates. Give me a black heart if this is resonating for you, pile 2. Yeah, some of y'all need to go back and listen to pile 1. If you feel called to, go ahead and do it. You could listen to all 3 piles if you want. Think about being a Patreon member, guys. Patreon gets these videos first. Also, my intention candles are coming out Friday. $30 for the big candles and $20 for the small candles. Add me on Instagram if you'd like to learn more. We will talk about my Etsy store as well on Instagram. This beautiful place, tarot, all one word. What is the advice? Spirit, Archangel Michael is here for pile 1. What is the advice for pile 1? It's 2, excuse me. Pile 2. You may have to go back and look at pile 1. We have pure concentration. What I say, guys. Your mind is getting split. Something to do with your clarity. 1 plus 2 is a 3. Some of you might be either born the 3rd month, March, or be born on the 3rd day, or might be a life path 3. Also 12 month, December, Capricorn, or Sagittarius energy. Life path 3. Okay. Thought is energy. Active thought is active energy. Concentrated thought is concentrated energy. Thought concentrated on a definite purpose becomes power. I was going to say powerful. Charles Hanel. Okay, guys. So those of you who ground and clear, you know that you have to use your imagination when you're grounding and clearing. Some of you can't slow down your mind. You need to learn how to do this. Awareness comes from the purity of concentration. This enables you to honor the rising and falling of things without getting caught in the downward spiral of destructive emotions. That's why you might be crying a lot, pile 2. Destructive emotions, anger and chains. Okay? Consciously focus on where your mind is in relation to what reality is. Okay, so for some of y'all, I'm just going to say it because I'm hearing it. Some of y'all are dimension jumping in your sleep or you're astral traveling. You need to, when you wake up in the morning, not only write down everything you saw, you also need to ground and clear in the morning because you don't know where your conscious mind is. That's for somebody. Consciously focus on where your mind is in relation to what reality is. Yeah, your thoughts are getting away from you, pile 2. All right, comment down below. I hope you like this reading. Spirit's been putting it on me for a while to do it, so here it is. Give me a black heart in the chat, excuse me, down below. Also, if you'd like to give back to my channel, my super chats are on. My Amazon wish list is below, and so is my Cash App. All right, guys, thank you. Let's get the energy moving and grooving for pile 3. Pile 3. Whew. Oh. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, ancestors, Ama, Apa, abuelos y abuelas, only benevolent, only good spirits are to be here. No malefic, no trickster spirits, and no demons are to be here. Pile 3. All right, pile 3. If you did not check out the intro, go back and check out the intro. Also, at the end of this reading, we will have advice from Spirit. All right. Pile 3, how is the devil trying to deceive you? Lucifer, Baphomet, any kind of demon or entity, right? The devil has its minions. What are they trying to do to you? How is the devil trying to deceive you? Also in the intro, I talked about being spiritually discerning when watching tarot card readings, guys. All right. We have here Thunderbird Clan, imminent change, life force rebuilding, number 7. Okay, I'm going to stay here for a second. So pile 3, the devil is deceiving you by making you think that you have to leave wherever you're at. You may have to rebuild, okay? Life force, something is taking away from your life force, your chi, your prana, or one or some of your chakras. So I always put tools for ascension down below. Cord cutting, curse cutting, hooks, etc. You need to watch that video down below. I'm going to put it down below pile 3. Some of you are a life path 7. Imminent change. The devil is trying to deceive you by making you think that your foundation is not stable. Thank you, Spirit. Your root chakra might be off. Somebody or something, a witch, a bruja, a brujo working for the dark side is definitely trying to move you off of your foundation. Pile 3. Imminent change, life force rebuilding. They're making you think like you have to constantly rebuild is also what I'm hearing. Like, oh, I should be further along than where I'm at. If you're a tarot card reader on YouTube, oh, I should have more subscribers. Something like that is what I'm getting told for pile 3. Now, you might be seeing birds or hawks. You may also be resonating with the air element, fire magic, incense, burning, etc. Keep in mind, guys, I have my candles coming out. I talked about my candles in the beginning. Some of y'all, you may also need to do some work on your throat chakra. Sorry, guys, I got some ice here. All right. So for pile 3, I thought I picked out 3 cards, but obviously you got an extra 1. So pile 3, how is the devil trying to deceive you? We got the World card. I'm hearing the World Wide Web. You may be watching too many readers. You may need or think you need to travel somewhere. This is how the devil is deceiving you. You may think that you're missing out. I'm hearing FOMO, fear of missing out. You may also feel like there's something out there that's better for you instead of where you're at, is what I'm hearing. The world is about traveling as well, traveling at a distance, the World Wide Web. Thank you, Spirit. You could be a Sagittarius. You don't need to be. All of the signs will be here, guys. It's a general reading. Next, we have 10 of Cups. Yeah, something to do with your love life, your home life, your stability. 10 of Cups is about happy wife, happy life. Some of y'all are married, or maybe you're not married. You might be single, and you may be questioning whether or not you could rebuild with somebody, or your life force, whether the person that's in your life is taken from you, is also what I'm hearing. 10 of Cups. How the devil is trying to deceive you is making you think you have imminent change, like you need to change something. Could be with a spouse, if you are in a relationship, domestic partnership, something like that. 10 of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You don't have to be these signs. Again, it's a general reading. Comment down below, give me the evil eye emoji if already this is resonating, because I'm hearing it is. Next, we have 5 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. This is competition. So again, you might be looking on the internet. The devil might be deceiving you by making you think that you have competition out here when really you don't. Maybe you're thinking that somebody wants your spouse, or is making you think that somebody is trying to break you up. Oh, okay. The devil might be sending his minions to do some breakup magic as well. Thank you, Spirit. That's what I'm hearing for pile 3. So you may have very well have people on the World Wide Web who are competing with you and want to break up your relationship. That's for somebody out there. Again, take the messages only if they relate to you. You may need a personal reading as well, pile 3. Imminent change, life force. Somebody may be trying to do something against your life force. Your life force is your chi and your prana, your breath. So let's breathe right now for pile 3. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yeah, some of y'all are not breathing, I'm hearing, for pile 3. Last card. We got 7 of Coins. 7 of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. You may be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or have it heavily aspected in your chart. This is about your foundation, about your security. 7 of Pentacles is about savings, right? Investing, saving your money, all right? Rebuilding. So how the devil is deceiving you is making you think you need to start saving your money so that you can have imminent change, so that you can go somewhere else or travel somewhere, is also what I'm hearing. 7 of Pentacles, investing, building, saving. Some of y'all are thinking, now this isn't for everybody, but I'm hearing some of y'all are thinking about taking your money and running. I don't know what the hell that's about, but I heard it. So some of y'all might be thinking about like getting a divorce from somebody, taking your money and running. I don't know. Because again, you might feel like you have competition. This might have to deal with a romantic situation. 10 of Cups is here, a partnership, your foundation. I don't know. It's going to be various things for various people. Use discernment, guys, when you're watching these videos. All right. 7 of Pentacles, but again, all the signs will be here. Let's keep going, Spirit. How is the devil deceiving my pile 3? We have here protection. 2 plus 4 is 6. You could be a life path 6, born the 6th month. January, February, March, April, May, June. You could be a Gemini. Protection. So for some of y'all, the way in which the devil is deceiving you is 2 ways. 1, making you think like you have enough protection, or 2, making you think like you don't have enough protection. So you constantly have to be on the defensive. You're constantly lashing out at people. 5 of Wands is also fighting, arguments, being on the defensive. That's for somebody. If you're grounding and clearing, you know that you are heavily protected by your spirit team. that message is not for you. But if you know you need to increase your protection, then do it. Next, we have blossoming. 3 plus 3 is another 6. Some of you are definitely life path 6. We got 7, 5, 7, 6, and 6. So 5, 6, 7. Blossoming. You are ascending. You are transforming. You are changing. This is how the devil is deceiving you. The devil may be deceiving you by making you think that you are not blossoming. We have your 33. You might be the age of 33. Blossoming. I'm hearing blossom and or bloom. Some of you are definitely growing, and the devil is deceiving you by making you think that you're not, because you are stuck, or you may be feeling stagnant and like you are in one spot and you need to change. This is how the devil is deceiving you. You need to change when it's your time to change. Okay? When the universe, God, deems that it is divinely, you are divinely guided to change. Anything that makes you feel like your foundation, your root chakra needs to come up off the floor, or like you need to scurry and scatter and grab all your wealth, and you know, that is not of God, guys. That is not of God. I'm telling that to somebody right now. That's a very important message to somebody. Pile 3. Next, we have boundaries. Yeah, some of y'all definitely need to up your protection and up your boundaries. 12, some of you are born on the 12th month, December. You could be a Sag or a Capricorn, or born the 12th day. 2 plus 1 is a 3. Life path 3. Boundaries. Some of y'all are not grounding and clearing. You know that when you ground and clear, you have to imagine yourself putting boundaries around you. That has been a constant for all 3 piles, guys. Next, we have forgetting oneself, 17. Wow. I just heard regal. So some of you are regal. You are royalty, pile 3. You are forgetting who you are. Some of you are forgetting why you came to earth, or you're forgetting your mission here. Thank you, Spirit. Some of you are forgetting your mission here. You could be star seeds. You could have been gatekeepers in a past life. You're forgetting who you are. This is how the devil is deceiving you. Next, we have Black Flower Fragrance. Wow, I have never seen this card before. Black Flower Fragrance, 16. Hold on a second, guys. Let me get the book. I want to get the book for this one because I haven't seen it. And I read these books when I get them, so. Shouts out to Magdalene's Craft Lily. She sent me these for my birthday back in March. 16, Black Flower Fragrance. Okay, so my intuition is telling me this has to deal with your heart chakra, how you feel about yourself. This woman is naked. So for some of y'all, you feel like you're naked or exposed. Oh, check your dreams, guys. I was talking about the dreams in the beginning. You may need to write down your dreams. Some of y'all are like, okay, they're showing me this in my head. I don't know who this is for. Some of y'all are on a stage or something and you're being exposed, or you're naked, or like you're showing your breast, or you're completely naked. Some of you have a fear of public speaking. That's what I'm hearing, guys, for somebody here. Let me look this up. Black Flower Fragrance, number 16. Dark Mirror. Let's see. Give me a second. Oh, ¿dónde está? Okay. Okay, so we have here a beautiful woman, her face with a hint of resolve, holds a strange black rose on her chest. It seems to explode like a crystal. Each petal an obsidian shard. Oh, so that's black obsidian. Some of y'all need black tourmaline or black obsidian, guys. If we want to go dark, go black. Don't stop to the evening. Embrace the night. Love is not a white dove, nor it turns people into angels. Love can be ugly. Love can be cheap. Love can be rotten, but even ugly love has a right to exist. Even cheap love can raise to the sky. Even rotten love has the dignity of eternity. Even a black rose by any other name should still smell as sweet. Even if you are wrong, you still have the right to be angry. Even if you are not perfect, you have the right to be respected. Ooh, I'm going to read that again because this is resonating for somebody. Even if you are not perfect, you have the right to be respected. Even if you are stupid, you have the right to be listened to. Even if you are lucky, you have the right to complain. Even if you are rich, you have the right to be sad. If you cannot shine because you are beautiful, then shine even if you are ugly. Shine because you are ugly, gorgeously black, ugly as love, worn out as an angel, cheap as a crown, unconquered as a fragrance in the night. Wow. Black flower fragrance. So for some of you, you may be feeling like the world is unfair. You may be feeling like fuck off. Fuck off to people. Fuck off to the world is what this says. So, okay. So forgetting oneself. So some of y'all, you may be isolating a little bit like a hermit is also what I'm hearing. 16 and 17. 1 plus 6 is a 7. 1 plus 7 is an 8. That's an interesting card. I haven't seen it until now. Next, we have envious gluttony. Okay, how the devil is deceiving you. The devil is making you envious or gluttonous. What does that mean? You might be out of balance. You might not be eating properly. You might be overeating. You might be overworking. You might be looking at other people as envious. Competition is what I'm hearing. Okay, you need to get into balance. Number 3. This is a number 9. You might be born in August or September. You might be a Leo or a Virgo. Envious gluttony. Yeah, this is how the devil is deceiving you. For some, I just heard some of you may also be, you might have a lot of envious or gluttonous people around you at this time who are envious of the fact that you get to travel, the fact that you are in a committed relationship, people that want to come for your crown, thank you, Spirit, that want to come for your savings or your money. So this is why you need to protect. Thank you, Spirit. I'm coming full circle now. They're telling me I'm coming full circle with this reading. Yeah, some of y'all need to up your protection. You guys know I talk about my candles if you like them. Also, some of y'all may need cord cutting, ritual banishings, things of that nature. So definitely learn how to protect and ground and clear. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will leave the link below, Tools for Ascension. All right. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, pile 3. What is the advice from Spirit? Archangel Michael, give me one, please, for pile 3. What is their advice? Please let me close out this reading. Thank you. Remove anybody or anything, entity trying to close my throat chakra, please, Spirit. Thank you. We have here generosity. Yes, say my mantra. I am happy, I am healthy, I am wealthy, and I am generous. And I have gratitude. Generosity, 22. A true spiritual life is not possible without a generous heart. Buddha. When you act in the true spirit of generosity with no expectations, your heart expands outwardly as a consequence of the compassion and loving kindness to be found within. Some of y'all need to work on your generosity, guys. This is your advice. All right, if this resonates down below, you can always give back. My Amazon wish list is below. My super chats are on, and as well as my Cash App, guys. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Hit me up if you need a personal reading. BeautifulPlaceTarot@gmail.com. I'll holler. Take care.